So we've been working on book reviews. Oh, good. Look at Jordan's ready, Jared's ready, JJ's ready, Lyndon's ready. Let's wait for everybody to get ready. Turn around, sit down, crisscross pizza sauce. Tyler, move down just a little bit. Anna, move down just a little bit. Okay, Timothy, now there's enough room. Crisscross. All right. So we've been working on book reviews. And we worked on all the parts. They started with a hook. We talked about grabbing the audience's attention with a catchy first sentence. And then they talked a little bit about the book. And we said, you tell your audience a little bit, but not everything. You don't want to give it away because you want them to want to read the book. And then their opinion, which has been difficult because we've been working so much on facts. And now they got to actually say something about their opinion. And last, they mentioned a recommendation for somebody else who might like the book. So you'll hear all those parts. So let's start with Anthony and Jasmine. So remember, yeah, is first. Yep, so Anthony and Jasmine will hold this. Otherwise, their paper ends up in front of their face.
Okay. Mooncake by Faint Ash. Reviewed by Anthony Connor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. They went to the store to get stuff to build a rocket ship. They went to the moon and ate mooncake. I like this book because it's funny. He thought he's on the moon. Bear doesn't understand the world. He does silly things. I recommend this book to people who like silly things. If you give a pig a pancake by Lord Joe.
You guys can skip the author because they're really tricky. Just if you want to just say the title and then reviewed by
Jasmine Doe. Why did the girl give the pig a pancake? Why did the pig want syrup on the pancake? She pictures the pig wore big shoes. It was funny. The pig made the girl do everything. I like this book because it is funny. The funny part is when the pig took a bath. I recommend this book to people who like pigs or pancakes. They should read it. The Grouchy Ladybug, reviewed by Bella Sullivan. Why is the grouchy ladybug so grouchy? The grouchy ladybug met a good ladybug. The grouchy ladybug said, "Give me all the aphids." The good ladybug said, "No, I can't fly like you." The grouchy ladybug. No, I like this book because it's funny. The funny part was when the grouchy ladybug said, "Give me all the aphids." I recommend this book if you like ladybugs. You should read this book.
And then Caitlin's bring me her story.
Darth Maul's mission, reviewed by Lyndon Jones. The Republic is in trouble. 2 Jedis were fighting on Naboo. They saved the slaves, then they were on a ship. It got shot. R2-D2 fixed it. They stopped at Tatooine. They found young Anakin and went to the palace and found more droids attack. I like this book because it is really cool because they do a lot of action. I recommend this book because it is really cool because they're saving people.
Hungry Caterpillar, reviewed by Caitlin Toe. What will the caterpillar eat? An egg is on a leaf. Out a caterpillar came, and it was very hungry. He started to look for food. On Monday, he ate through one apple. On Saturday, he ate dessert. He was full. He ate a leaf. He felt better. I like this book because he turns into a butterfly. If you like caterpillars, read this book.
Jared, bring yours up here.
Darth Maul's Mission by Acelanders, reviewed by Ethan J. Wolbert. The Republic needs Mayday. The Jedi were escaping from Battle. Suddenly, the ship got shot, but R2-D2 fixed it. They landed on Tatooine. They met Anakin. Back at home, Darth Maul was waiting. I like this book because it's awesome when Obi-Wan slices the chicken in half. I recommend this book because it is very cool.
It makes you guys want to read some of these books, doesn't it? All right.
The Stormy Day Rescue by Norman Bridwell. Reviewed by Jared Steggy. Can Clifford save the library? Clifford found a big bone, so he wanted to bury it. His friends helped him find a good spot. Not far away, Samuel was serving lunch. Sand began to fly. My favorite part is when Clifford dug a big hole because it is cool. I recommend this book to kids that like dogs.
All aboard! Reviewed by Jude Hassett. Catch the train! The people were loading the train. The train takes off. The train goes past the train. The train goes past cities. This is awesome. My favorite part was when the train takes off because somebody says, all aboard! I recommend this book because people that like Legos should read this book.
Tacky's Christmas by Helen Lester, reviewed by Jordan Winograd. Christmas had come to a nice icy land. First, we must wrap our present. All the penguins were perfectly organized. Tacky was practicing and stuck in. Then they wrapped their presents and hid behind an ice cube. They needed to be quiet. I like this book because Tacky's family is really funny. Well, the funny part about Tacky's, he's always yelling, "What's happening?" That's the funny part in all of the Tacky books. If you like Tacky books, you should read this book. It is a fun winter book you can read with your family and have a good time.
Okay.
These are mine. Lily does not like Julius. Her mom and dad thinks Julius has a cute pink nose. Lily does not think it is cute. Lily says the alphabet wrong to Julius, and also said the numbers wrong too. I like this book because it is silly. It is silly because there are silly parts. The silly part is when she is in timeout. If you like mice, read this book.
The Gingerbread Pirates by Kristen Kloster. Reviewed by Tyler Harstad. The big man blinked. It was Christmas Eve. Jim fell asleep, but Captain Cookie went on listening. My favorite part is when Captain Cookie says, "My crew is in jail!" If you like Gingerbread Man stories, I recommend you read this story.
Fancy Nancy and the Delectable Cupcakes. Reviewed by Anna Sargsyan. Will Fancy Nancy make cupcakes? Fancy Nancy could not wait to go home. She is going to bake cupcakes. When she was going to bring her friends, she came back and the dog ate the cookies, and Fancy Nancy cried. I like this book because I like Fancy Nancy books because they're funny. I recommend this book to people that like Fancy Nancy books. By Timothy Laranio. Bear built a rocket ship. Bear thought he was on the moon. He wasn't really. I like mooncake because he goes to the moon, but he is really not on the moon. He had a spoon. He takes a bite of the moon. My favorite part is when Bear comes down and then he falls asleep.
Reviewed by Sienna Stover. He'll probably ask you for some popcorn. He will ask you for a Christmas tree, and on the way back home, he will find a snowman in your neighbor's yard. Then he'll want you to build one of his own. You will have to get him a nose. I like this book because it is funny. The funny part is when the mouse builds all 20 snowballs at one time. Because the mouse is funny. I recommend this book because the mouse is funny.
Way of the Linja by Tracy West. Reviewed by Jordan Bison. Kai did training. Kai didn't know the Linjas, but now he knows the Linjas. Kai knows to do training. When Kai does training, he's good at it. If you like Lego books, you will like it.
Five Little Monkeys Washing the Car. Reviewed by Teron Johnson. Monkeys are washing the car. The monkeys try to wash the car because they wanted to sell a car. the monkeys painted it. My favorite part is when the monkeys painted the car because the car looked better. If you like monkeys, you should read this book.
Goldilocks and the Three Bears, reviewed by Ashley. Little Bear got porridge. One was too hot and one was too cold, so they went out. Goldilocks came in without asking. She ate the little bear's porridge. My favorite part was when the bears were saying, "This porridge is too hot and too cold," and one was just right. Bears do not talk. If you like bears, you should read this book. Little Red Hat by
Say reviewed by
Stephanie. Why are the animals helping the little red hen? The cat and the dog and the mouse were lazy because they didn't help the little red hen. My favorite part was when the dog and the cat and the mouse were sleeping and smelling, and they were sleepwalking. If you like hands, you should read this book.
We'll read it together, okay? Read it. Star Wars, the Clone Wars, reviewed by Lauren.
This.
Don't
Don't
wait.
wake
The Zilla Beast. Read your favorite part. My favorite
My part
was
talking about monsters a long time ago.
if you love
If you love this book, you should read this.
your good.
Reviewed by Nathan. Anakin fights Darth Maul and races Watto, and Anakin wins the race. I like this book because they fight. If you like Star Wars, you should read this book.
SandBurg, The Mystery of the Kibble Crook, reviewed by Kevin Hume. Who ate Cleo's new dog food? Cleo and her friends are finding out who ate her new dog food because Cleo wants to eat her new dog food. I like the part where T-Bone eats Cleo's new dog food. I think people that like dogs should read this book.
Girls and beautiful family, stand up one more time. Say thank you for coming.
Thank you for